Hello and thanks for joining us. In this video, we're going to give you some ideas on how to spend the day in Brooklyn. First, wake up steps away from the pulse of Brooklyn by staying at One Hotel Brooklyn Bridge, a waterfront retreat. The hotel features a rooftop pool with world-famous views of Lower Manhattan, a farm-to-table restaurant, a wellness spa, and a gym with classes. In terms of rooms, there are 194 guest rooms where you can pick from views of the Brooklyn Bridge, the Statue of Liberty, or Manhattan. The hotel prides itself on clean energy, recycled rainwater, and reclaimed materials from Brooklyn's past.
Start your day by taking a walk through Brooklyn Bridge Park, which is just outside the hotel. This waterfront park is along the East River in New York City, Brooklyn, and is open 365 days a year. Once you get to the water, you'll have amazing views of the Statue of Liberty, and it'll wrap all the way around to the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge.
For breakfast, head over to Time Out Market located on Water Street. This 24,000 square foot market features multiple eateries, 3 bars, rooftop patio, and art installations. The best of New York under one roof. We went to Essa Bagel for some of the best bagel and lox in Brooklyn. Another popular breakfast spot is Clinton Street Baking Company, which is best known for its pancakes.
Just outside of the Time Out Market, you'll find Jane's Carousel, which was built in 1922 by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company. It was originally located in Ohio, but moved to Brooklyn in 2011. Featuring 48 carved horses and 2 chariots, it cost $2 to ride the carousel.
From the carousel, take a stroll along the boardwalk for some iconic views of Lower Manhattan. These are excellent spots for selfies and pictures in the morning. We're going to continue our walk through Dumbo toward the Borough Hall station. And we're taking the 2 train toward Flatbush, getting off at Eastern Parkway Brooklyn Museum. It's a 10-minute subway ride and costs $2.75.
We're now in the Prospect Heights section of Brooklyn, and we're going to visit the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. We recorded this video in mid-April of 2022, which was peak cherry blossom season at the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. The garden features more than 200 cherry trees of 26 varieties. Overall, the Brooklyn Botanic Garden is 52 acres of natural beauty and over 18,000 different types of plants from all over the world. The gardens are open year-round and have plants for every season, plus an indoor tropical garden and an area with bonsai trees. Tickets to the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens are $18 for adults, $12 for seniors, and $12 with students with student ID. But since we're making a day out of our trip in Brooklyn, we suggest buying a combo ticket with our next attraction, which is the Brooklyn Museum. You can get a museum and garden combo ticket for $28 on their website. If you don't buy the combo ticket, then access to the Brooklyn Museum will also cost you $16 for adults, $10 for seniors, and $10 for students with a valid ID.
The Brooklyn Museum is located next to the Botanical Gardens and opens at 11 a.m. At over 500,000 square feet and 5 floors, the Brooklyn Museum is the 3rd largest museum in New York City. It is home to 1.5 million works of art. If you hope to see everything, plan for at least 4 hours. The museum is well known for its Egyptian collection located on the 3rd floor, which includes Egyptian art and a mummy.
Okay, we're gonna now jump back on the 2 train heading toward Manhattan, and we're gonna get off at Borough Hall for a stop at the New York Transit Museum. The New York Transit Museum is located in downtown Brooklyn in a decommissioned subway station. It's open Fridays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and costs $10 for adults, $5 for children, and $5 for seniors. On display in the museum are 20 vintage subway and elevated cars dating back to 1907, a working signal tower, and New York's trolleys and buses from the early 1800s all the way to the present, including this really cool skeleton fishbowl view of a New York City bus.
Let's continue our walk back to Dumbo, and we're stopping at the corner of Washington and Water Street. This is now the very famous Instagram and TikTok spot in front of the Manhattan Bridge.
At this point, we are well overdue for some good food, so let's cover some places you can grab good food in Dumbo, Brooklyn area. First, there's Luke's Lobster, which is located just under the Brooklyn Bridge. If you're willing to wait a little, you can check out Grimaldi's, which is a New York institution for some of the best pizza in the world, featuring a 100-year-old dough recipe. Just know, they do not serve slices. It is whole pizza, so you will be dining in. You can also go back to Time Out Market and try all the other restaurants that have now opened to serve lunch and dinner. And you can also stop at the Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory for some really good ice cream.
No trip to Brooklyn is complete without walking the Brooklyn Bridge. You'll find the entrance at the corner of Prospect and Cadman Plaza East. It takes 60 minutes to walk across. Just be aware you will have a lot of company, and the bicyclists can be New York aggressive if you block their path.
And if you made it this far, you've made it to our final stop. Now, this is not a comprehensive list of all the places you can visit and eat at in Brooklyn. This is just meant to be an overview of some popular places you can visit. And our last stop is the world famous, and I keep saying world famous because all of these places are really world famous, but it's the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, which is an overlook that's about 1/3 of a mile long, just over the BQE, and provides spectacular views again of Lower Manhattan if you're not tired of seeing Lower Manhattan by this point. It's also a great place to end your day and catch the sunset. And of course, best part, it's free.